If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 79 of My Player here on FIFA 15. Today we've got two games, one against Parma, as you can see at home. Mario Andujar, our goalkeeper, is back from injury. Whether he'll be back for this Parma game, I didn't quite see. He's not. We've still got Rosati, and then after the Parma game, a week later, we've got Cagliari, so hopefully Andujar will be back for that one, and we're actually very close to the end of the season. Now, as you can see, we will be ending it during the week, so we'll have to wait and see what happens at the end of the season with regards moving on. Of course, it depends where we finish this year. As you can see, the gap, unfortunately, with 5 games remaining, is 9 points to Milan. So it looks like Europa League football for Napoli next season, regardless of where we are. But we'll try our best to help ensure them get that European finish. If you enjoyed today's episode, then of course hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. There will be plenty of more content coming your way over the day. We might have a Football Manager episode later on tonight. There will definitely be a Career Mode Road to Glory episode later on tonight. And there will definitely be a stream later on tonight as well, Sunday evening. If you don't follow my Twitch channel, there will be a link to it in the description down below. And of course, feel free to follow me on Twitter as well to stay up to date with everything that happens with me, both on YouTube, on Twitch, and off of YouTube and Twitch. It's always nice to have the interaction with you guys on Twitter. I really enjoy having that, the personal interaction with everybody. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, definitely do, and drop me a tweet. But we'll try and get a good result here against Parma and also against Cagliari. The team at present aren't necessarily in the best of form, but we might be able to change that in today's episode. And we're off to a decent start here, earning a corner in the opening few minutes. Good block by their guy. We've got Dries Mertens back in the starting lineup for the first time in a few weeks, actually. So it's nice to have him back, and Mirante beat me to the corner there. But decent start, positive start, and hopefully we'll be able to build on that. Oh, Callahan's stolen that off Jorquera. Oh God, wow, struggled to say that, didn't I? Nice bit of skill to get past the man, didn't quite work. Dries Mertens might find me again. I've found Dries Mertens, there's the finesse shot. Dries Mertens is back into the starting lineup, and he's back on the score sheet as well. And also, we got the assist, a beautiful little 1-2 there, I'll be honest. It was an unintentional 1-2. I pressed to call for the pass, and he'd already played it to me, so my guy instantly tried to return the ball. But it worked, and we've managed to get ourselves 1-0 up. We'll see a replay there. My guy dancing around in the background, clapping above his head. Nice little ball into me, and then we just quickly squeezed it back. Top finish though, lovely finessed effort. Napoli 1, Parma 0. Pepe into Jorquera. Good solid tackle by Enrique. Question of whether that was a foul, it was so strong, but the man has stayed down injured and going to have to come off injured as well. It really was a crunching tackle. Surprised that he got away with that, to be completely honest. A lot of European and continental referees do tend to give challenges like that. They tend to be a little less forgiving on the continent than they are here in the UK. But still, I think regardless of what country that was in, that should have been a booking. Pepe down the left-hand side, works it back to Belfodil. Advantage played, but they're going to continue on. Pepe skips past that challenge. Good feet here from Pepe, gets it to Belfodil. Chance for them to get an equaliser perhaps through Vicente with the shot. Straight at the goalkeeper Rosati, and a comfortable save. Going to go in at half-time, 1-0 up by the looks of things, and there goes the half-time whistle as well. 1-0 at half-time thanks to that lovely finish from Dries Mertens. I'm going to try and get myself in the box. He may use me again here, and he has done. First touch to get it around the defender is really good. We'll turn inside, and then a finesse finish. Oh, what a recovering tackle from the defender. All I had to do was tidily slot that across the goal. Perhaps I should have snatched at it with my left, although we're not too confident on our left foot so far in the series. That's a good corner, and in fact the goalkeeper didn't come for him. I would have expected him to come and gobble that, and he didn't. We were unfortunate that it didn't quite drop for anyone. Enrique will get it into me here. Now, I'm tempted to give that a crack, and I will do, in fact. We've got a bit of space. It was on target, drilled low, and a decent effort, but unfortunately Mirante was there again to make a good save. Pepe might bring this down and have the chance for an effort here for Parma. You get it back to the man in support in Rossi. They're playing a nice little 1-2. Is he going to go back to him again? He probably will, knowing the CPU. There we go. Rossi into Chegli, came on for the injured Jorquera earlier on. Might be able to work an opportunity. No, they've given it away, and now Jose Callahan has a chance to come away with it himself. And he's played it nicely into Jorginho here.
playing the ball about really nicely. Callahan, David Lopez and Jorginho, between the three of them, are just completely ignoring me. I will get myself in the box though. Maybe Dries Mertens can stand it up for the cross. There's the header. Oh, is that going to loop in? No, it's tipped over the top of the bar by Morante. My guy is completely flat on his face in the box. It was almost a lobbed header, wasn't it? Just didn't really get too much of a connection on it. His arm went through the bar there, Morante. Fantastic physics engine. We'll see where this corner's going to end up. Oh, all the way on the edge of the box. Not the best of corners, although it might still drop. Insigne! Oh, no, it's to Jonathan de Guzman. Random effort. I didn't think he'd have the angle there to be able to get his foot round it. He did, and that was not far away from a second from us. Just over 20 minutes left to go. We're still 1-0. Jorginho with a big rangy ball looking for the man up top. It's going to drop here to Jose Callahan. So tempted to try and give that a crack from distance, but I won't. In fact, now we've got a bit of space, so I will try it. And that is a gorgeous goal. Whipped into that far top corner. Absolutely fantastic finish from us. That's one of the best goals we've scored. The most impressive or the most beautiful to the eye that we've scored in our time here at Napoli, perhaps even all series long. Bending it outside the post, just curling in at the last final second. An assist and a goal in this one against Parma. We are definitely the man of the moment. There goes the final whistle. It's Napoli 2, Parma 0. A convincing display and a nice change of pace, actually, to the way that the past couple of episodes have gone, with a couple of dodgy draws. We were definitely the better side here and really deserved. The guy's face is wobbling in between the net. That's extremely strange. But an assist for us and the goal, and two good goals as well. Good, both very, very impressive finessed finishes. One from Dries Mertens and one from ourselves. Really pleased with that, and hopefully that can help push us towards the top of the table. I'm not too sure how Milan did. It was only Juventus really shown there. Have we actually played a game extra now? We have. So we'll have to wait and see what happens for Inter Milan between now and the next game, which will be against Cagliari next weekend. Milan, as you can see, drew the game that they had last weekend. So the gap has been cut to 7 from 9. If we can do that again today and cut it from 7 to 5, or even 4 if they lose and we win, then we may still be in with a shout of Champions League football for Napoli next year. It's going to be really tight. I'm going to go down to the wire to use a rather overused cliche, but still, starting up top again with the normal suspects, the usual suspects behind us, the usuals. Jose Callahan, Dries Mertens and Lorenzo Insigne, hoping again to carve apart the opposition and pick up another 3 points, maybe another goal, maybe another assist. Time will tell. Marco Sal's obviously going to be their most influential player though, and they have got Ibarbo out wide right, I believe. It's Claudio Jacob moved to Cagliari from West Bromwich Albion, but we're able to snuff out their first chance of the game, and I just got crunched there trying to go up for a header at the other end. Lovely ball by Jacob into Pedro Galvao. Chance to square it across to Marco Sal, and we are 1-0 down after 17 minutes. Nice, short passing, tidily worked move with a through ball into the box. Then a turn from Pedro Galvao. Not Insigne. Marco Sal should never have been allowed that amount of space in the box. And what Raul Albiol's doing, they're waddling over with his hands behind his back. Terrible defending. Nice tidy finish though. Goalkeeper couldn't quite cope with it. Rosati starting despite the fact that Andahar's back from injury. And then maybe the bigger frame of Andahar might have saved that. Who knows? But it would be unfair to speculate. But I'm going to give this a crack. Why not? Go on then. Oh, I drilled low. I was trying to put it tops. Never mind. We stay 1-0 down 19 minutes in. We're going to have to step things up and improve the tempo if we want to get ourselves back in this one. David Lopez, a call for through ball. He may get it to me. I can't quite beat the goalkeeper there. I'll have a word, ref. I have every right to go and challenge for that. And you're going to book me. Initially, he wasn't going to, and then the goalkeeper fell over me whilst trying to get back up. And that's what's resulted in me actually picking up the booking. There should be a replay. So I slid in. I've got every right to go for that. It's fine there. And then the goalkeeper tries to get back up. And then goes, oh no! And that's what ends up in me getting a booking. Oh well, yellow card for us. 23 minutes in. We'll have to be a little bit more careful for the rest of the game. Jorginho, a call for through ball. Please play it quickly so I'm not offside. We're in behind. We're in behind. Can I get this shot off? We can. Oh, that's a really nice finish. We'll celebrate with Callahan if we can. Excuse me, Jose. I want to celebrate with you. Never mind. We'll slide into the goal mouth instead. I wanted to take it a step earlier than that. You see my guy running. Then he took an extra... I wanted to shoot there and he took that extra touch on his left. But actually, that extra touch was what opened up the angle for me to be able to slot it into the bottom corner. I needed to take that touch to get it away from the man that was sliding there. I almost shinned that. It came off the very top of my foot. It doesn't matter how it goes into the back of the net, though. All that matters is that it's 1-1 as we head towards the second half. Marco Sal dinks it over the top. Gulam can't get it away. Pedro's going to set it up to Ekdal, and Ibarbo is going to put Cagliari back in front before half-time. Infuriating. Absolutely infuriating. Atrocious defending from Gulam. If you're going to get underneath it, then you've got to get it clear, not flick it on backwards like that. That's really bad. Nice awareness, though, by Ekdal to square it, and a top finish from Victor Ibarbo. Still incredibly frustrating to, after equalising 2 minutes before half-time, to still go in at the break behind is just not what you want to do, especially away from home. That will give them the psychological advantage and the genuine goal, the scoreline advantage as well as we head in. That was Ibarbo's 10th goal of the season. Screw you, Victor. You should be at Roma. Pisano going on a nice little run down the right-hand side, following that run up with a cheeky little back heel as well. Pedro Galval may use him again here and has done. A couple of men waiting in the box, including Marco Sal and Victor Ibarbo. Fabian Fry dinks it over the top. It might drop to Ibarbo still. Brave to go with his head. Raul Albiol almost took his face off there. I'll call for this ball by Mertens. Can I bring that down? No, I've not got the strength, but we might steal it off the secondary defender. And we've got to use our pace to get away. Similar-ish position to where we scored the first goal, but we may still get a second finesse shot. That's why you don't need a one-star weak foot. I probably should have squared that there. Once we'd got inside, I had the man waiting. I got tunnel vision there and just went straight for the goal. I should have played the pass off, got an assist and guaranteed that the team scored the goal. My bad. Marco Sal with the opportunity to really put the seal on it for Cagliari here in the last couple of minutes. Jakob gets the cross in. Keeper's calm and Rosati gets there. I'm going to call for this. But he's going to take his time getting it to me, and I'm not too sure I'm going to win that header. We have done. Calhoun gets there, and he'll get it back to me. When I have to go to Dries Mertens, because I haven't got any other option, but we'll call for a through ball, and he's played it beautifully over the top. We have managed to bring it down. Now this time, I'm going to look for the teammate. There's Calhoun. Drilled it across, and we can't find him. Cleared away by the defender. Another gorgeous opportunity to get ourselves back level. This time, I made the right decision rather than the wrong decision by shooting. Passed it across, but again, the final ball just wasn't good enough. And there goes the final whistle. A 2-1 defeat away from home against Cagliari. A well-fought victory for them. They did very well at the back, and we just weren't quite good enough going forward ourselves. So frustrating not to build on the initial great result against Parma. That was our 140th match, so our stamina's gone up 1. Fantastic. Not exactly what we need right now, but we're so close to 5 or 6 different accomplishments. It's not going to be long at all until we reach 80 rated, and that hopefully will help us get a decent move in the summer, should we want to leave. Of course, I'll probably put it to a vote whether we leave Napoli or stay for another season, but as you can see, the game actually for Milan is still yet to be played again, although we've only got the potential to earn 9 points from our remaining 3 games. So if Napoli win, if Milan win, then they'll be out of reach. They'll be 10 points clear and we'll have 9 points available. So that is a cliffhanger then to end the episode on. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Of course, subscribe as always if you haven't already. And check the channel page for anything you might have missed over the past few days, whether it be this series, the Career Mode Road to Glory series, which will of course return to you tonight, or the Liverpool Career Mode series, which will be back again tomorrow for your eyeballs. And of course, there'll be Football Manager stuff that will have been going up over the weekend as well. So check the channel page for that if you missed it. Starting to upload the streams that we've been doing. Like I say, we'll be streaming tonight, but not sure whether it's going to be a Football Manager or FIFA stream. Follow me on Twitter to ensure you know exactly what's going on. And if you follow the Twitch channel, you'll get an email notification when I go live as well. But for now, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.